So, as Sean said, I'm Jessica. We're going to just get started with our Vinyasa meditation in a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. If you're sitting cross legged like me, you can place your hands on your knees face down, close your eyes, or bring a gentle gaze to the floor. Take your first deep inhale, expanding your lungs, and exhale, sigh it out, letting go. Inhale and exhale, sigh it out. Inhale through your nose, exhale out your nose. Keep your spine straight, lifting your crown without building too much tension in your back. Feel your sit bones grounded against the mat. As you continue to stay in stillness, start to listen to the things around you, whether it's out your window, in the same room you're in, or from my end of the computer. Focus in on anything you're hearing. Bring attention to the temperature of the room against your skin. Practicing mindfulness of our surroundings and our environment helps us to be more present. It helps you to let go of the past, not focus too much on the future, and just live in the moment you're in now, even if it's just on your mat for the next 45 minutes. As you begin to slow down, thoughts are going to come up. Acknowledge them and let them pass. Maybe use this space to set an intention for the class, something you'd like to accomplish. If you haven't already, begin to return to a natural breath, releasing anything you might be holding in your lungs or your abdomen. Start to deepen your breathing, bringing focus back to the movement in your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Keeping your eyes closed, take a deep inhale, bringing your arms up and around overhead. And exhale, bring them to prayer at your heart center. Inhale, bring your arms back up and around overhead. And exhale back to center. Inhale up and around one more time. And this time on your exhale, bring your arms to a cactus, keeping a gentle bend in your elbow. Inhale, bring your elbows back just slightly, opening your heart to the ceiling. Inhaling deeply, filling your lungs. And exhale, reach your hands forward, creating a diamond shape with your fingertips. Inhale, bring your arms back up. And exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, close back, opening your heart. And exhale, reach forward, make a diamond shape with your hands. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, open heart. And exhale, reach forward, sort of curving your spine. Inhale, straighten your spine, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, open heart. And curve your spine, reach forward. Inhale, bring your arms up, straightening your spine. And exhale, bring your hands back to prayer at heart center. Inhale, arms up and around overhead. And this time on your exhale, fold over your legs, walking your hands forward. Keep your spine straight, your crown lifted. You can keep your eyes closed still, or you can bring a gentle gaze out in front of you. Inhale, build length through your spine, creating space between your belly and the floor. And exhale, walk your fingertips a little further, folding a little deeper. Inhale, create space. And exhale, fold deeper, keeping your sit bones ground onto the mat behind you. Inhale for space. Exhale, deepen back into the pose. Inhale, walk your hands back up towards your body one by one. And exhale, bring them out to your sides. Inhale, arms up and around overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale, up and around. And exhale to prayer. Plant your hands. Bring your knees, your legs back for a tabletop position. Inhale, tuck your toes, lift your gaze, drop your belly for cow. Exhale, untuck your toes, curve your spine, bring your gaze down to the floor for cat. Inhale, cow, dropping your belly. Exhale, cat, curving your spine. Inhale, cow, tucking your toes. Exhale, cat, untucking your toes. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Sway your hips. Take any movements here that feel good and serve your body. Maybe bend into one knee and then the other. Keep control of your breathing, being mindful of each inhale and each exhale. Come to stillness. Inhale. Bring a bend to bring your gaze forward. And exhale, walk your hands to the top of the mat, staying folded over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, straightening your spine. And exhale, fold back over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale, bring your hands out to your side for Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, bring your arms up and around. And exhale, fold over your legs. Begin to heel toe your feet about mat's width apart. Bring a bend into your right knee, planting your right hand, and reaching your left towards the ceiling. Bringing a gentle twist into your spine. Have your gaze follow your left thumb. Inhale into any sensations you might feel in your legs or your arm. And exhale, come back down, bringing both hands back to center. Plant your left hand, straighten both legs. Inhale. And exhale, bring a bend into your left knee and reach your right arm towards the ceiling, having your gaze follow your right thumb. Again, breathing into every sensation you might feel, trying to direct that oxygen you're breathing in into your thighs or your arm. Inhale. And exhale, bring both hands back down to center. Maybe walk your hands a few inches forward and step your feet back for a downward facing dog. Again, taking any movements here that feel good, whether that's bending into one knee and then the other, or swaying your hips, maybe coming up onto your tippy toes. Lift your right leg out and back for a three-legged dog. Inhale and exhale. Bring your right foot up between your hands, dropping your left knee for a low lunge. Bring your hands up to your knee and then up to the ceiling if you can without losing your balance. Reach slightly back for a back bend so your body's shaped like a crescent moon for a crescent lunge. Keep focus on your breath. And on your next exhale, cartwheel your hands back down to round your foot. Inhale, walk your hands backwards, coming up onto your right heel, curling your right toes towards your face, and bringing your hips slightly back towards your left foot. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Inhale, come back for a half split, curling your toes towards your face. Exhale, walk your hands forward, taking a deeper bend into your right knee. Inhale, backwards, half split. Exhale, forward. Inhale, one more half split. And exhale, come back to round your foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, bring your hands up to your right knee, and then up around overhead. Stack your elbows over your shoulders and square your shoulders off with your hips, keeping a bend in your right knee, your gaze forward, your arms rounding off your ears. Inhale, and exhale, pivot your back foot so that it's perpendicular with your right for a warrior two. Keeping a bend in your right knee, your arms out to a T, bringing your gaze over your right fingertips. Inhale, flip your right palm and sweep your right arm over your left side for peaceful warrior. Exhale, come to side angle, bringing your right forearm to your right knee and lifting your left arm over your right side. Inhale, peaceful. Being mindful of that bend in your right knee. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, bring your arms back to a T, bringing your gaze back over your right fingertips. Straighten your right leg. Reach as far to the right as you can, and drop your right hand along your right leg. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling, almost as though you're being pulled through a string through your middle finger. Your gaze follows your left thumb. Inhale, slowly come back up to your core. And exhale, bring your arms to prayer at heart center. Pivot your right foot so that it's facing the same direction as your left. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale, fold over your wide legs. Take any movements or variations here that feel good for your body. You can bend into one knee and then you can walk your hands back and forth or front and back. You can come up onto your tippy toes or your forearms. come to stillness. Plant your right hand and reach your left towards the ceiling, taking that same twist we did earlier, reaching your left hand up, same like you're being pulled through a string through your middle finger, your gaze following your left thumb. For an extra stretch, you can come to a half bind, bringing your hand around your back to reach for your right thigh. If you're in a bind, come back out, reaching back up towards the ceiling. And come back down to center. Inhale, bring your right arm reaching towards the ceiling. For the same pose, having your gaze follow your right thumb. And for a deeper stretch, again reaching your right hand this time for your left thigh. If you're in the bind, come back out, reaching your hand back towards the ceiling. Inhale, and exhale, come back down to center. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale, bring them back to prayer. Heel toe your feet about mats width apart, shortening your stance. Bringing your toes face out. Inhale. And exhale. Bend into your knees. And bring your arms out to a cactus, keeping your hips squared off. For an extra challenge, you can come up onto your toes. For goddess pose. If you're on your toes, drop back down to your heels. Inhale. And exhale, straighten your legs. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale, bring your hands back to prayer. Turn your stance so you're facing back towards the front of your mat. Keep the same mats width apart stance in your legs. Inhale, arms up and around. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands and step your feet back for plank. Drop your knees, your chest, and your chin, and come up between your hands for back bend. Inhale, and exhale, lower back down. Back bend, opening your heart to the ceiling for cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, come back up for a back bend, maybe a little further this time. And this time on your exhale, tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back for a down dog. Lift your left foot up and back for a three-legged dog. Inhaling. And exhale. Bring your left foot up between your hands, dropping your right knee down onto the mat. Bring your hands up to your left knee, and then up overhead. Arms rounding your ears, elbows stacked over your shoulders, your hips squared off with your mat. Bring your reach slightly back for a back bend, so your body's shaped like a crescent moon. Inhale. And exhale, cartwheel your hands back to round your left foot. Tuck your back toes. Bring your hands up to your left knee. And then up to round your ears for a high lunge. Inhale, breathing into every sensation you feel in your thighs, your arms, anywhere in your body. And on your exhale, pivot your right foot so that it's perpendicular with your left for a warrior two, bringing your arms out to a T, your gaze over your left fingertips, keeping that bend in your left knee, and squaring your hips off with your shoulders. Flip your left palm. Inhale, come to peaceful warrior, reaching your left arm over your right side, staying mindful of that bend in your knee. Exhale, bring your left forearm to your left knee, reaching your right hand over your left side. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, bring your arms back to a T, bringing your gaze back over your left fingertips. Straighten your left knee, reach as far to the left as you can, and drop your left hand along your left leg, reaching your right fingertips up towards the ceiling, your gaze following your right thumb. Again, directing all your oxygen to wherever you feel the most sensation. Inhale, come up through your core. And exhale, bring your arms to prayer. Pivot your right toes so that you come back to a high lunge. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale, cartwheel your hands to round your left foot. Slowly step your right foot up to the top of the mat, staying folded over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your hands up and around overhead. And exhale, bring your arms out at your sides for Tadasana Mountain Pose. Place your feet about mat's width apart, pointing your toes outwards. Inhale, your arms up and around overhead. And exhale, come to a yogi squat, bringing your hands to prayer at your heart center, using your elbows to push into your knees pushing into your elbows. Straighten your spine, lift your crown. Find center and grounding through this yogi squat, keeping control of your breath, bringing your gaze forward. Take a moment here to reconnect with the intention you set at the beginning of class. Plant both hands and slowly bring your hips back down to the mat, bringing your legs straight out in front of you, about mat's width apart still. Bring the inside of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Inhale, arms up and around overhead. And exhale, fold over your straightened leg. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, keeping your back straight, your crown lifted. And exhaling to fold a little deeper. Inhale, create space between your belly and your thigh. And exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, deepen. Inhale, begin to walk your hands one by one back up your leg. And exhale, bring your hands back out to your sides, bringing your feet both out in front of you. Bring the inside of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Inhale, your arms up and around. And exhale, fold over your right leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine, create space between your belly and your knee. And exhale, fold deeper through your hips. Inhale, length. Exhale, deepen. Inhale for length and space. And exhale, deepen the pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk your hands one by one back up towards your body. Exhale, straighten your legs back out and bring your hands to the side. Bring your feet back together. Inhale, bring your arms up and around overhead. And exhale to prayer. Bring your hands forward, fingertips reaching to the front of the room, palms facing to the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, lower down through your core. As slowly and controlled as you can. Once you get to your back, come down one vertebrae at a time. Bring your knees into your chest, hugging them in. Take a sway to the left and to the right, back and forth, massaging your lower back, releasing any tension you may have built up. Come to stillness. Release just your left leg down onto the mat, hugging your right knee in towards your armpit. Open your right leg out to your right side, bringing your arms to a T or a cactus, and bringing your gaze over your left shoulder. Feel the gentle twist here in your spine. Hug your right knee back to center and bring it over your left side. Again, bringing your arms out to a T or a cactus, keeping your shoulders against the mat, and bringing your gaze over your right shoulder. Come back to center with your right knee. Hug both knees back into your chest. Take a gentle sway back and forth, again massaging any tension out of your lower back. Come to stillness, and this time just release your right leg down onto the mat, hugging your left knee in towards your armpit. Open your left leg out to your left side, bringing your arms out to a T. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder, feeling that subtle twist in your spine. Hug your left knee back to center and bring it over to your right side, bringing your gaze over your left shoulder. Keep your shoulders ground against the mat. Hug your left knee back to center. Bring both knees back into your chest. Sway back and forth. Come to stillness. Plant your feet down onto the mat, keeping a bend in your knees. Bring your hands to your sides and lift your hips up for a bridge. To open your shoulders, you can bring your hands together under your sit bones, interlacing your fingers and bringing your shoulder blades closer together. Use each breath, each inhale to lift your hips just a little further, a little higher. Go as high up as you can go, and then take it one step further. Release your hands back out to your sides. Inhale and exhale slowly, as controlled as possible. Lower your hips back down onto the mat. Hug your knees back into your chest. And then release your legs, feet open to the ceiling, toes curled towards your face. Keeping your knees straight as you can. Your hands can stay resting at your sides or come to your belly. Inhale into the sensation you're feeling in your thighs, your calves. Inhale. And exhale, lower back down, bringing your feet down onto the mat, keeping that bend in your knees. If your hands are not already on your belly, lift them off onto the mat and up onto your belly, one on top of the other. Windshield wiper your legs back and forth. This is another pose that we can use to just release any tension we're still carrying. All while bringing a gentle twist back and forth to our spine. Come to stillness at center. Hug your knees back into your chest and reach between your thighs for the outside edges of your feet for happy baby. Take any variations here your legs one at a time or both together. My personal favorite is to bring the soles of my feet together and do one last hip stretch, bringing my feet in towards my body. When you're ready for our final rest, you can bring your feet down onto the mat, legs out straight, the inside edges of your feet open to the ceiling, your palms face up. You can close your eyes or bring a gentle gaze up to the ceiling. Grow mindful once again of the sounds of the room, the sounds out your window, or the sounds coming from my end of the computer. Come to a natural breath, an almost effortless inhale and exhale. Grow focus on the temperature of the room, against your arms, your legs, your toes, your face. Let thoughts come in and let them pass. Begin to deepen your breath. Hold focus on each inhale and each exhale. Start to bring movement back into your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Reach your hands and arms up overhead, taking the deepest stretch of the day, reaching through your fingers and your toes in opposite directions. Keeping your eyes closed, roll over onto your right side into a fetal position, using your right arm as a pillow. And when you're ready, again keeping your eyes closed or bringing a gentle gaze to the floor, come up to a comfortable seat, bringing your hands to prayer. Inhale, one last deep breath in, and exhale, sigh it out your mouth, releasing anything you might still be carrying after our practice. Thank you for letting me guide you today. Thank you for showing up for yourself on the mat. Namaste.